Hey there everyone, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy 16. Now, it has actually been a while since I played this, and I haven't done a refresher since, whatever it was last we did. Which I think it was doing some bounties, if I remember correctly. Yeah, bounties and side missions. And when I looked up when I did this recording last, it was almost exactly 2 months ago. Which, my apologies to anyone who has watched this series, and I just kind of stopped. I got sidetracked with some other games, and I shouldn't have. I want to slowly backtrack and, I guess not backtrack, but slowly go back to some of the games that I've stopped for the series and finish them for you guys. Because I'd like to get through the games, actually have a channel for you guys.
For merchants crossing the scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
But I slowly want to get some of the other stuff done and caught up. Well, it's cool. I think that was... Actually, have we been there before? Yeah, because we're just looking across the Velcro. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I will admit I missed playing Final Fantasy because it was really fun. Combat, good story. Still looks like a beautiful game. That hasn't changed. Excellent. Refresher. Now I can kind of remember the controls, so I can do okay. Oh, yep, I remember ignition. Fantastic ability. How do we... That's how we change, alright. Let's go ahead and keep it on the Phoenix for now, though. So those are some of the most useful abilities. And we got a side mission already. Perfect.
So what do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Why do I get the feeling these two are gonna betray me? They just give up that
I'm not sure I trust
vibe.
those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Watch their knife be banned. Oh, there are. I'll be darned.
These must be our bandits.
I don't think enough people listen to car though. Nope, cool. I'm hitting you. You're good. Take out this big guy first. Man, I wish I would have held off on that judgment bolt. Oh well. Doing these approaches, say. That's right, when you're in this mode. The high top rays actually charge faster. Not about that. Okay, yeah, I think we're back up to being able to competently battle. Good, good, good. And we level up. Excellent.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Just want to check the buildings here, see if there's any, like, potions or anything. Oh, since we leveled up, I guess we healed. Sweet. Saves me a potion. So I will totally take it. Oh.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Nice. Got some gold. Got some stuff for rewards.
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Well, I have a feeling we are going to run into those guys again, then.
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Based on his companion, which I think he said was his brother. But
I see
onward
the
we go.
Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least.
Oh, this is a
Path
pretty cool
continues on the
area.
other side.
Surprised we can't hop down. I guess in this case, if we hop down, we're not getting back up. Someone wants me to go there, but let's check out here. See if there's like a little chest. Yeah, that takes us back where we were. Okay. Neat area in the ruins, but it's so small. I was kind of hoping it'd be like a bigger, longer bridge. Ah, crud. God, the ruins have these, like, fallen... What do I want to call them? Fallen relic warriors? Get the exact name. All the resources we're picking up too, that then we can either craft stuff or we could just sell them. We'll probably end up selling a lot once we have huge amounts of them. Like I know once there's over like 200 of stuff, I'm usually selling it for sure. Get a little bit of gold here and there.
So this is Embarks.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker!
Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
I always think it's interesting to see the Sanbreque story with the Emperor and Dion. Dion actually seems noble and like he cares for people, where his father seems to now strive for power. But Dion makes it sound like he hasn't always been searching just for power. So it's interesting. I wonder if he actually has corruption then within him. I think we're going towards that crystal too. Whoops, not that. Yes, so I'm guessing we'll probably go from here on over to here. Yeah, because I know Sanbreque's capital is here now. And this is where that other empire is. The, ah, shoot, what's it called? Oh, I can't view that from here. Okay, well, shoot. Demakian, Dismek Falls, Goats, Baklan. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Walud Empire. That's what it was.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly powerful. But it's not as easy to wait for the siege to end.
It's gonna wind up here. And hit it, yes. I see there's a few variants of this flying wyvern. I think the first one we encountered was just called like Aegis or something like that. No, not Aegis. It was something with an A. Can't remember exactly what it was. Mission there. Get as much damage as we can. And might as well heal up. If it's still alive, I'll hit it one more time. Should kill it, right? Nice. I'm still surprised though that of all the creatures that we kill and all, we don't get that much gil from killing them. You only get like, I think it's only for like 10 to 14. Very, very low. I know it wants us to go north, but I kind of want to wander in this area just a little bit, just to see what's here. So I'm sure after we progress so far, more bounties will come up and so on.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, that's going to Dalmakian Republic. Okay. Their capital.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through. Please.
Game still looks so good. Even though some people don't like the more real-time combat for Final Fantasy like this, I still dig it. Even after not playing it for 2 months, and picking it back up, it makes it easier to get into, honestly, I'd say. So even if you're not one into,
Alright. Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? There's good gil to be made there, believe you me. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits had blown up Drake's Fang, I packed up me store and pulled me boots on. And so did you, eh? I did have a plan to make me fortune with some baths down by the Dalamil Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax in a land that ain't got a whiff of the crystal's blessing no more? And that's when it hit me. If you're looking for lucre, the Dominion's the place to be. Soon enough, half a storm will be headed there. If I can get in first and set up shop, I'll have a license to mint gil. The guildmasters of Canver will be beggars by comparison. I'll be famous in all four corners of Storm soon enough, and I'll have a fortune that'll make me ma and pa proud.
nice. That went on a bit longer than expected. I forget honestly what exactly I was talking about.
Very well.
But regarding the real time, it definitely makes it an easier place for people to get into Final Fantasy with this. That's also one thing that's nice about a lot of the Final Fantasies is even though there's references to previous games, like with character names of significance and other things like that, you don't have to play every single one to know the story, because each one has their own self-contained stories, which I've always really dug. So that way, let's say you played like Final Fantasy X. Well, unless you're playing 10-2, you'll be fine story-wise, and you won't be left behind if you play like Final Fantasy 12 or 13. Now, so ironically with 13 is another one of those ones where there's a continuation of story, but it's only if you do 13 to 13-2 to 13, I think it's just 13 Lightning's Return? There's 13 Lightning's Return or 13-3 Lightning's Return. Which I have actually played a bit of 13, 13-2, and 13 Lightning's Return. Not a bad I don't know about continuation, but not bad stories. I never beat any of them, but I got pretty close. Alright, let's head back onto the path then and keep on rolling. Because I'm guessing we're probably going to be going to that crystal, so... Because I don't know how long it'll take. Probably won't be a bad call to just kind of keep on moving during these open areas. Just because in the open world, we'll be there again. You know what? We might actually have enough to upgrade a build. That would master it. I know I wanted to make... What's upgrading this do? Increases bolts. Increases range, number of hits. That's for mastery? Just allows any... Okay, I'm gonna wait on that. Especially because the Phoenix, Ramu, and Titan are the main ones I use. So until we get another icon, I'm really not worried about trying to master any of them. Because I like our current setup. It's not perfect, but still flexible.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
What do you think, girl?
Oh well. Does this go anywhere? Not really. It looks like it just cuts off. Love this big waterfall area, though. I wonder if we'll end up coming back. Because it seems like an area of great importance. Since we're going to meet up with Goots anyways, let's go ahead and
Hurry, man. I must leave.
explore this little merchant settlement.
Scooping up all the best customers.
Yeah, I call it a merchant settlement. See if we can get any chests. Oh, hey, I think that was a sound. Not sound.
I hear the brothers found
Little music track.
victim. Can you believe it?
I believe it, all right. What's that?
That looks like an inn up here. Inn or tavern? Tavern. But yeah, I'd like to backtrack enough that I can at least, before the end of this year, I'm hoping, get most, if not all, of the games that I had started from this January on. Because this year, and I'd say the second half of last year, for some reason, it was pretty rough for me to get consistent uploads, and I do apologize about that, because I don't know why exactly.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait.
Apparently I got that. Good on these resources. Yeah, curiosity, the music rolls. Gun potions stuff. Okay, cool.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
And the storytelling of Final Fantasy II is always so good. I've only played a bit of a handful, but I don't know. I've always loved. Well, I guess I shouldn't say always loved, but after I first went through and experienced one of the JRPG stories, I don't know. I've always found them as some of my absolute favorites. Even if the gameplay is not the best or perfect, the stories are usually fantastic.
Oh, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Of course, they have to roadblock us
Let's
with
keep
something.
an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
What's next to the checkpoint?
Have to go talk with someone here. Just to go and find the pass. Ah, red chocobo right there.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Crimson Cop
The
went from a
proprietor of the
voice.
furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
To catch the thief, and I mispronounced her name. I think it's Eloise. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. kind of had a feeling, based on how she was acting, she was probably someone who actually mattered in this community.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Alright, got some information.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Pretty packed place here. Not a big community, but packed with stalls and merchants.
The Dominion. Life will be...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
Alright, so now back through and look for children. So, where's some kids here?
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
That's the furniture maker.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted.
Surprised I haven't seen any little kids around here yet. Oh, I passed him right away.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Well, that didn't go well at all. Huh, thought there was just up there for a sec.
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice, man.
I guess we'll just have to look around hard on both sides. Oh, nope, here's another.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I get the feeling that kid was playing stupid. I think he might know.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Alright, we're getting somewhere.
Come on, come on!
I forgot how to run, though. I think just hold the stick forward and then... Oh, no, actually, because we're in a settlement, we're not going to run. Never mind.
Your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
Ah, kid crying too. Nope, I hate it. Don't want to hear it. Too sad.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far.
Of course, we're going after the one who ran away.
Daddy.
Why wouldn't we?
That's that.
Alright, he had some distinct clothes on, so... Just don't have to... Alright.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
He didn't finish his sentence. Wonder what that means.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots, what are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Alright, to catch a thief, but we still need to get the pass back.
Oh, where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Leitney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Alright. So now we're going on a chase to search for the Stone Crows. Fine enough.
Daddy! There are no crystals here.
I kind of wonder what this ringleader, who this ringleader is anyways. Wonder if it's someone we'll have known or have encountered before. Doubt it, but if it is, that'll be kind of interesting.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your...
Oh yeah, these guys aren't that. Cast stone, my bad. That's what they're called. These guys won't be that hard to take down. Almost got them taken down now.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Alright, so we keep going, and I guess we'll probably encounter some more on the way. At least that'll tell us we're heading in the right direction. Mages? Oh. It's kind of surprising. Also, since it's a group, didn't do as good as I expected, but that's okay. And I forgot we're 7 levels ahead on enemies. I mean, that's not too bad. It gives us a little bit of leeway, but not enough to break the game.
Foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Oh, we're heading back up the path we already went. Okay. I don't remember there being tents right there, though.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
And there's a big guy here.
Kill them all!
Alright, let's just focus on taking out the smaller guys first. And we'll take out the big guy as a team. Oh, I had to use a potion.
Too slow.
Nice. Let's try to get as many hits in as possible here. Yeah, I love when I can get him staggered and take him down in one combo of attacks. It's always so gratifying. Ah, so close. Nice. Any good spoils? Nah, standard stuff.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Nice. Now we run back to Eloise. Oh, when I checked at least the main story parts, ironically, like it's not ironically, weirdly enough, after all the time that I have spent on Final Fantasy 16, we're only maybe halfway. Well, I'd say we're probably at least halfway, because we have taken down 3 crystals? 3 crystals or 2 crystals? I think 3 crystals. Yeah, because we got the fire, we got the earth, and we got the ice. Yeah, we've taken down 3 crystals, so I'm sure we're around the halfway point then.
That's that then.
But the story's interesting regarding this area, Storm, that Final Fantasy 16 takes place in.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Crimson Compass.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Ah, collar and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Nice. Quest complete. Blood from the stones. Ooh. Trader's Pass. The raised letters upon the square burnished bronze read, by the order of the Board of Delegates, is the bearer of this token bestowed all rights and permissions merited, a Dominion merchant. Breath of lightning, thunderstorm. Might have one of those. I don't know.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's...
So, like, curiosity then. How many side quests are open from that? Looks like 3 in this area. Let's check the local map. Live and let live. Live and let live. Wait. Onward to discovery. Bearer of good news. Let's continue on with the story. Then in the next recording, I'll start with side missions. As much as I would like to kind of alternate, haven't played in quite a while, so I'd actually like to get a bit of the story.
What I really want to be.
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.